good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Roethlisberger. And this one caught by Max Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That was a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Roethlisberger to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kendrick Bourne with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the stage. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Off the play fake, Mariota. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Back again.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And TP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared.
I can't even save up for plays right now.
He's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. There he goes right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come over with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Mariota to throw it. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down. Throwing, Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To the air again, Mariota. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rancho Falicassi never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. On play action, Mariota forced out to his left. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Play action now. Mariota. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mariota again. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
That's out quickly to Shenault. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
So congratulations to him.
Now Roethlisberger. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Cook, a first down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Legacy.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right.
Mini bottles.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Cook. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 14-7.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I guess it's okay. I'm not sure what's going on, but I know it's Monty's birthday. Right.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He's got a man complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
Hey, you being for real?
The Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play.
I ain't trying to go by myself.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Oh, shit.
From the gun, Mariota. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
I ain't had nobody going on me. I was going to stay on my system. I'm going to go. Shit, we can go get a room. I get paid tomorrow.
Quick throw out wide from Mariota. Touchdown, Bills. Harrison Bryant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
2. I ain't gonna do shit, dude. It's like drinking water. You drink to get buzzed. 2 of them things.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
He's gonna need about 3 of them.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
I think
he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota. Going deep for Hopkins. And incomplete on the deep ball. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. On third down, Mariota. Flush to his right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Play fake. Mariota going deep for Hopkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 2nd and 15 now. Roethlisberger. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, it's still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They go play action. Mariota. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. But he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Will it do it to you, bro?
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. At their own 17-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Damn,
and Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception here, Mariota sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Hey!
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And the Jets are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass.
Now hit and he watched the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Cook with a 1st down and much more.
He's down it.
50, 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Well, the word with Dalvin Cook is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
I'm trying to get that one, Derrick Henry.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw forward.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
Sir.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm following.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mariota.
Oh, my God.
And he will find his man Ruggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 1st down there on a
sit
pick
down,
up of
boy.
25. Here's Mariota. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He just stood there.
To throw, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota eluding the pressure right. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mariota now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Bills are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Taking the charge out.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
See how many times missed the pick? They're just standing there. They're not doing shit.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Sheds off the tackle. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And that's a 2nd touchdown run of this game, and this one, and a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mariota. That's the tight end Hurst with it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Mariota.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
What, 224 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run. Cook.
Great try, baby.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would
even
do
know why they asked this out.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
He don't run the ball. This nigga don't run the ball.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right.
Oh, my God.
Deep for Ruggs.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, Mariota. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. On play action, Mariota. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Get up! No!
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in.
Let's go, boy.
Scene, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Yes, sir.
Gordon's going to be stopped short.
Man, get in here.
On the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. You have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
You're going for it.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. And they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Come on, Dalvin. Get me out the end zone.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get range and win this game.
No!
They can do just that.
No!
That's a strong one. And they'll get this up to the 10, but that's all. A nice job there to bring him down defensively. Now Ben. That's complete. It's Cook. And some room to work. And he will get out of bounds. So nice work after the catch. That gets a really good yardage. And they stop the clock as well. 25 yards that time. Ben gonna throw. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
On 2nd down, Cook. Cook, a first down and more. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That hold coming from the middle of the line to center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
All right.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd...
Here it comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. I'm not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Now the first throw in overtime for Mariota. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 41. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action now. Mariota. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. From the red zone now, Mariota rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. 2nd down at 7.
He's coming too worse.
Throwing is Mariota. And this will be caught.
God dang it!
Touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
I've seen him at the last
minute. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Let you down.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Buffalo, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Jets,